Hello everyone and welcome to Corey Loses and Andrew Hester's channel. I don't know if you have a shorter name that you use to refer to it. Hester's Empire.
That's never actually come up for discussion, so we're just gonna call me Andrew.
Alright. Well, we are going to be playing some Empire at War Forces of Corruption online here. We are doing a space skirmish. We've never made a video before together. But if you look in the description of my video, there's a link to Andrew's perspective and the channel in general. He does a lot of Empire War playthroughs as well as other games. I think you were doing a Subnautica playthrough at one point. You might have stopped that. I don't know.
Actually, I paused that because that's when I moved up to full-time at work, and my just getting off work, I'm not sure if you've worked retail, but I get home and it's like I don't want to do anything. Like, I didn't even want to play a game.
Yeah,
it's just that bad. So Subnautica, it's not stopped. It's just I said to everyone that I was going to basically play through it, and so I can get all the subtle details, because when you're recording, you don't typically think, okay, let's not talk for 5 minutes and just keep recording. You kind of have to keep talking, and so you skip over things. And
dance, monkey, dance.
Basically.
Okay. So you are running 2.1, right? Not 2.2?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Perfect.
And apologies to all the people I've had to kick, but this is a private game.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I want to play Empire of the Hand. So
Oh boy. Yeah.
Just for my own mental, can I rate? No. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Some factions just don't let you ready up in the new multiplayer. Gotta solve that. But anyways, I probably cut out that little bit there. So for those on my channel, welcome back to the mod. Apparently, we are not playing the base game, and there we go.
Thing is, I never know what to play for multi. Yeah, let's go for Kuat. Kuat's always fun.
I think 90% of my base game skirmish map use has been Selukami and Scene.
Okay, let's start.
So hopefully it doesn't desync. I did just push an update, which hopefully did download on you. Okay, looks like we're in.
Yay!
TIE Squadron here. Course set.
Oh god, I'm not used to playing in real time. I'm not sure if you've ever watched a few of my episodes. You see me use fast forward so much.
Yeah, I do that a lot on just whenever I'm getting to places.
Building under
Station ready.
Yep.
Upgrade in progress.
Because it's like I don't have the time to sit here and watch this. Especially when I do those really large campaigns, because I like having more planets.
That is, I think that's most people's preference.
At your command.
Unit in production.
Think I can get anything from getting the middle thing. Might be able to.
For commands.
I've never tried.
It works on. It's weird. It works on some maps, and I think other maps use a different version of it that we hadn't set up for 2.1. So on some maps you can get like battle dragons and Yavithan ships, but on other maps you get nothing.
Engines activated.
So we have to reevaluate that.
Roger that.
In the upcoming version.
Plotted.
Oh, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I saw in one of the videos you did. What's your take on the Supremacy, which is Snoke's flagship?
The Mega Star Destroyer thingy? Mega
Yeah.
class?
Yeah.
Well, aside from that fantastic name,
Squadron.
I've liked a lot of the... With the new canon stuff, I've liked a lot of the
Receiving message.
New Republic / Resistance ships and the Rebel ships, like basically everything they've introduced so far, except the new First Order ships. The Resurgence class is nice, but then after that, the Mandator 4, I don't understand why they called that a Mandator 4. Right, so we can't get the Yavithan stuff
Yeah.
yet.
Right
And
Reporting.
yeah, it's just...
Yeah, I didn't.
Yes, sir.
I knew about the Mandator class. I mean, that's one of the first ships everyone kept telling me in my Clone War playthroughs, going,
Advance.
"Hey, build the Mandator," and it's like, why it looks hideous. And then I see it in battle, and it's like, oh
Unit
shit.
under construction.
Yeah, like the one in most mods for Empire at War is actually Evil Jedi's design. It's not an official thing. And then what they've done most recently with the Mandator in Legends, before it stopped being a thing, was they said the Bellator is sort of like an updated version of the Mandator.
Construction
So
complete.
the Mandator 1 through 3 would look like it's getting to the Bellator. But now they've just decided, hey, let's do Mandator 4 without ever having covered Mandator 1 through 3 in canon, and give it a weird design that looks nothing like the other ship they just introduced, and is one of the... It's just weird. It's like the flattest Star Destroyer you can possibly get.
I know. It's like, I've actually built that kind of a
Vehicle in
design in
production.
Space Engineers, and I'm just like, this is too ugly. Too bland. Not even-
I mean, Space Engineers is supposed to be blocky.
Well,
This is like...
Command available.
well, it's like, I've done a similar design to the Mandator 4, and I just looked at it, I'm like, this is... Not even the Empire would build this, and sure enough,
Order reporting.
First Order does.
Orders, sir.
But I do like the Resurgent
Choose your
class,
Yeah.
and not just because it's bigger, but also just overall look. Like, it looks like it's two hulls
Reinforcements
welded together,
cancelled.
basically.
Yeah, it's a... Sort of mixes some of the older, like, Sith Empire style with
Command received.
the newer Empire
At your
style.
command.
And I think it works. But they decided, hey, let's not
TIE
make anything
squadron
else
here.
that looks like it's good.
Yeah.
Gunboat here, sir.
I've seen some people complain about the Radis. I can't remember if that's the class name or
Positioning.
just the name of that specific one. But the
Receiving
new
message.
large Mon
Yeah.
Calamari ship.
Vehicle in
Yeah, the one that
production.
looks like the
Weapons on.
Viscount in a lot of the mods
Setting
and
course.
even the old Legends.
Yeah, it's kind of... I think it's based on one of the older Ralph McQuarrie concept arts, which they've been doing for a lot of
Your
the
orders?
new designs for the new canon. But I've liked it. That I liked. It's derivative, but
Navigating
it's
to
gonna
coordinate.
look pretty similar. It's
Choose
on calamari
your
ship.
reinforcements.
Flank speed.
Oh, you've come to play. Let's play.
Order reporting. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
TIEs reporting.
But yeah, I mean,
Target those lasers.
my only
Decoding
complaint about the
Craft.
Taking
supremacy
fire. Commander,
is,
they're hitting
holy
us.
crap, I forgot how hard it was to take out your ships.
You started off shooting at the fighters while Thrawn had enhanced vulnerability from jumping in there.
Gunship reporting.
So I got to take down your shields when it was still taking like 3 times damage.
Yeah, god damn it. Already, I'm gonna lose Thrawn. People are never gonna let me live this down.
Hashtag
Launching attack.
game mechanics.
Our launch bay has been destroyed.
Yeah, people yell at me
Batteries
whenever I
online.
do the whole jump on top of the
Ion
enemy,
cannons
but it's
are
like,
our
hey,
primary
I'm right there in the thick of it. Plus,
Holding fire
it
for
happens in the...
maximum effect.
Yeah, I
Oh.
do that a lot in Let's Plays because, like, I'm not going to lose the campaign. I'm probably not going to lose the ship. So I don't min-max it as much as some people would probably like. But
Yeah.
Roger that. Our primary engine system is down. Ready for
Oh, this is embarrassing. I just lost my favorite character.
Tech upgrade in
The launch
progress.
bay is gone.
I'm sure it's harder on
Our
Thrawn than it
shields
is
are
on you.
down. Form up.
I'm going to lose all
Considering I
these
just-
ships,
We've lost
but
our turbo lasers.
Considering
At
I
least you
just
won't have the
lost
hero.
him permanently, yeah, it's hard on me. But my only complaint with the supremacy, I would have to say, is Mega Class. I mean, I know that's homage to the Super Star Destroyers of old being called or referred to as the Super Class, but that's one thing I'm glad was Legends, because holy crap, the Empire built way too many, like, super designs or super variants.
And, well, one of the reasons that it got a different class name that is Super is because people decided that sounded kind of dumb. So
Orbital command available.
Attack
I
formation.
would have been
mean,
okay with not doing that.
Constructing
Yeah.
unit.
TIE squadron.
Another Legends aspect of that was the, keeping the,
Tech
like,
upgrade
it was supposed to be
complete.
kept a secret by Palpatine as to the extent of the ship. Like,
Fallout.
the original size of 12,800 meters, I still remember to this day, because it was still my favorite ship then, was the fact that
Cruiser reporting.
it was referred to that.
Constructing unit.
That way it kept the Imperial Senate from catching wind of it and giving that to the rebellion.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like that aspect because it's like you have a emperor who's trying to hide things, so obviously he would do stuff like that, but and kind of explaining that, but at the same time,
message.
Mega Star Destroyer, really? It looks like a B-2 stealth bomber.
Roger that. Let's go. Keep going.
But
I do like that they went with something being wider than it is long, because it seems like a lot of Star Wars stuff just goes the one dimension, when they could realistically just do really tall ships, really wide ships.
Decoding transmission.
And they never really explore that, so that's nice, but I think they probably could have done a different take on it than what they ultimately ended up doing.
Definitely.
Unit in production.
You're going to have more minds than I am, which I don't like.
This way.
I'm an economist. I always...
Choose your reinforcements.
Well, I went for the bottom one because I knew you wouldn't go for the... Or you wouldn't go for the single one over the double, and I didn't want to risk fighting and losing both.
Over
now I have
there.
to rectify that.
Course set. Station ready.
Indeed.
Unit in production.
Copy. Instructions received. Engines active.
But overall, I still can't wait. Like,
Orbital command available.
my biggest dream since Disney has started doing the movies has always been, I want to see
Upgrade in progress.
2 Super Star Destroyers
Upgrade
duke
canceled.
it out. And
I copy.
from whatever's been leaking from whatever source, I don't know if you watch a few of the channels like Stupendous
Manual
Wave
command.
or Star Wars Theory.
Vehicle in production.
But
Not that much.
well, I mostly listen to them whenever I have video rendering, but a lot of the
Receiving
theories
message.
out there or leaks have been that they plan to have Snoke on screen
Space
more.
station damaged.
Plus the whole, no, I don't want to blow it up. I want to capture this.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, there. Okay, blow it up.
Star Destroyer
Decoding
reporting
transmission.
in.
Or am I lying about that, just so you will blow?
Unit in production.
Well, it doesn't matter now. I can't.
Reporting.
Oh,
Deploying squadron.
nope, they're still shooting.
Right away.
Nope, they stopped.
Moving out.
Gunboat here, sir.
Ready for action. Yes, sir. Heading out.
I'm just
Station
gonna
ready.
relieve you of this because I'm sure you
Nice
didn't need
squadron
this.
Moving to coordinates.
Why, hello there.
Coming about. Heading out.
TIE squadron here.
Command
Ooh.
received. Ready.
Or he came to
Star
play.
Destroyer standing by.
Reinforcements en route.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Take out the iron cannon. Yes,
One of the things I've never liked as much about skirmish mode is just how much of the economy is based on the mines, so you really can't survive unless you rush them.
TIE squadron here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'd like to shift at least a little bit more of that back to the
Awaiting orders.
station in the next version, or at least have different ways to make money
Our launch bay has
if
been
we're able to,
destroyed.
because
Your orders.
some of it doesn't really work in multiplayer, some of the things you can mod.
Target priority is the laser cannons.
Yeah, whenever I explored modifying the games myself,
Copy.
because I'm sure you've seen, I maybe gave
Awaiting your
a,
command.
oh, what do you call it? I gave the Corellian Corvette a massive
Your
buff.
command, sir.
I'm not sure if
Your
you saw that.
reinforcements.
No.
Orbital command available.
If you look at the XML file of a Corellian Corvette, you see, what the hell are you doing? Get back there and shoot them.
Our turbo laser
It
battery
has
have been
the,
disabled. Yes, sir.
oh,
The
whatchamacallit.
ion cannons are inoperable.
It basically gives hard points for the
Order
Corvette,
confirmed.
but
Destroy the shield generator.
it doesn't really
Manual
show
command.
them on the actual model. They're
Yeah.
indestructible hard points, basically.
Direct fire on the shield.
Which I kind of like, because it's like, if you destroy all the weapons, the engines, and the shields, why does the ship just blow up? It's like, there's something called hull integrity. I mean, if I keep shooting the same spot over and over, it's gonna die.
Fire on their
But-
shield generator.
I basically went from 4 laser gun cannons on the Corvette to, I think,
Destroy the shield
20, and I
generator.
extended the range 5 times.
Your reinforcements.
Destination
So it was just
confirmed.
this OP thing of death. and I increased its health to
Navigating to coordinates. Our lasers are
some
destroyed.
obscene
Direct fire at their laser
number.
cannons. The engines are
Basically,
our
it couldn't
primary target.
die.
Take out their engines. The engines are our primary target. Take out their engines. Our engines are gone, sir.
Oh, this is going to be one of those battles of attrition.
Take out those engines.
Taking fire.
I doubt you play Hearts of
Iron.
Iron.
I don't play many Paradox games. I played a bit of Stellaris, and I bought, I think, EU4, but I haven't installed it yet. I'm not sure if I bought Hearts of Iron or EU4. I bought one of the games, and I want to take more of a look at it, but I haven't had any time in the last few months for anything.
The shields aren't holding.
Yeah, I've done EU4, and
Vehicle in
it's.
production.
I have to admit, it's confusing, and people were right whenever I saw a video saying this is not a game for a relative noob. And I'm like, well, I play Hearts of Iron, I know, and then I got into the game, and I'm like, oh.
Alright,
But-
so I'm going to leave you with a bunch of Star Destroyers that have half their weapons, no engines, and no shields. Enjoy.
Hmm.
Commander, they're hitting us.
They are essentially stuck there.
Target.
I kind of suspected what you were doing when I kept hearing engines down, and I'm like, why are my weapons still intact?
Choose
And I'm
your
like,
reinforcements.
TIE squad.
Reinforcements
Never
en route.
go.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for
Reinforcements
battle.
cancelled.
Let's move
well,
out.
good luck making money now.
Ready for action.
I have my methods.
Vehicle in production.
Roger that.
Doesn't matter how much money you have if you can't bring in any ships.
Let's go. Attacking the lasers.
True,
They're on their shield generator.
but you forgot about the. Oh crap! No, you didn't.
Go. Eliminating target. Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation.
I will say though, I do like how they brought the TIE Defender back
Yeah.
into canon by being designed by Thrawn himself. I mean,
I'm
Oh.
station ready. Get behind them.
although you first.
I always liked this scimitar. Like, there were a few things that were designed either by him or under him that were different from the TIE Defender. Like the whole X-Wing Alliance. No. Was it X-Wing versus one of the old games, the flight sims, where it was like him versus Zarin?
Oh yeah, it was a Star Wars TIE Fighter. He designed the missile boat,
Yeah.
where when you had like 80 concussion missile launchers, and you can just wreck entire wings of enemy starfighters. And for the capital ships, I just shot them with my lasers because it's like I don't need
Fire on
torpedoes
their
to.
shield generator.
God dang it! No, not my mines.
Vehicle in production.
Of course, having all this money would probably be
Direct
helpful if I
all fire
spent
on the
it.
shield generator. Reporting. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator. Our target priority is the laser
Don't mind
cannons.
the 3 limping ships.
Gunboat here.
I think my Golan can take care of them.
Order confirmed.
Choose
Destroying the
your
shield generator.
reinforcements.
Positioning. Star Destroyer
That's
standing
just
by.
insulting to the families I'm
Direct
gonna have to
all fire on the
write.
shield
Receiving
generator.
message.
Oh well, they'll get over it.
Constructing unit. Unit cancelled.
And they say I'm calloused.
Agent?
Star Destroyer
No.
reporting in. Direct fire on the engines.
No, abrasive.
The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target.
What else? I will though admit that I do kind of miss the whole Legends thing with the well, I mean, you still get the feuding
Yes,
warlords,
orders,
but people
sir.
trying to
Orders.
usurp control of the Empire from
Space
Palpatine.
station damaged.
I don't love the way they've pushed the Empire out of the way like that, but I do think that we got so much of the
Asteroid
like
diameter.
Warlord of the Week thing in Legends that it would feel a lot more like retreading old ground with if they were to stick with that. Oh, I forgot. Bone shields still don't
Station ready.
regen, I don't think.
Construction complete.
That and I was kind of able to shoot at you before you could
Acquiring target.
Orbital
respond.
Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
TIEs reporting in.
Building under construction.
Though
Orders.
you have to look at it though. I mean, like I'm an economist. I'm going to school for accounting, and I know I want my PhD to be in economics. And to me, it kind of makes more sense that the Empire fell the way it did, just because
Our space station is
the fact that you have an entire galaxy to manage, and of course, after the destruction of Alderaan and the destruction of what was the factory name?
construction complete.
In what?
It was the galaxy's largest military factory that the Empire controlled, and the rebellion just blew it up to sunburst.
I don't remember.
Well, it was in a comic. I just know about it because I read the wiki.
One of the new things? It gives this new cannon, or okay? I don't know as much about
The
the
lasers are our target.
cannon.
Because it basically destabilized the Empire much more in canon than in Legends. And it's just one of those things, like, there's no way you could rally all the resources of the galaxy to combat the rebellion for another, I think, 7 years before they retake Coruscant. So I do kind of like the greater sense of realism in that regard.
Reinforcements en route.
But as I said, I do kind of miss the feuding war. Like, what's his name that starts with a Z that I can't pronounce?
Singe?
Singe? Ain't close enough.
Ready for action.
They've taken out our launch bay.
Station ready. Weapons on.
So it's like, I do kind of... Oh, you cheeky little
The
bastard.
lasers are our target.
Choose your reinforcements.
So I do kind of miss, like, those kind of stories where they have to...
Our target priority
The
is
fledgling
laser
Republic
cannon.
has to
available.
The shields are
basically
holding.
gather strength to take down
The
these
lasers
powerful
have been destroyed.
warlords.
Our space station is under
Yeah.
attack.
Attack.
That, I'm glad they got rid of all the stupid super weapons, because holy crap, there were way too many.
Attacking the lasers.
Well, for now. I'm sure a lot of them
Okay.
will be back.
At your
Okay, I
command.
don't want to
Your
see a
orders?
Sun Crusher. If anyone from Disney is watching, I don't want the Sun Crusher to come back.
Yeah,
because
that was probably
thing
the worst.
That was...
Targeting the laser.
I cried a little when I read that it just blasted its way through a Star Destroyer's hangar. Or not a hangar, but its bridge, and just killed it that way. And I'm like, that's OP. Pete, please nerf.
Waiting orders.
Reporting. Fire.
Oh yay, a Star Destroyer with just
Gunboat here.
a shield
Star Destroyer
generator.
Standing by.
I thought you'd want to keep it alive just for memories.
The lasers
Oh,
are
never
our
mind.
target. Star Destroyer reporting in. Our target
Nah.
priority is
I mean,
the
what
laser
what good is
Yes,
it? I mean, it's only...
Space station under attack.
Setting course.
I'm sure those
Awaiting
50,000
orders.
or so people that just died on will be remembered by
Our
someone.
primary
Ready for
target is
action.
those iron.
Roger.
The viewers remember.
Destroy those lasers.
Targeting at
Who?
maximum firepower.
The viewers.
Oh, yeah,
Awaiting
no.
your command.
Oh god, they never let me live anything down.
Your
I
I haven't been paying
command.
attention to the names of the Star Destroyers I've been destroying, but I'm sure they're
Station ready. Locked on.
suitably fierce.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about that. 2 years... Okay, for anyone on Corey's channel who has never heard of me, I accidentally blew up, and I'm surprised it was even a thing, but I accidentally blew up 2 of my own planets with the Death Star in a defensive battle. Like, that was a freaking option.
Maximum effect. Roger that. Attacking.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta destroy your own planets.
Space station
It
under
was a freaking
They get a little
accident!
uppity. Alright, GG.
Destroy those lasers. Awaiting orders.
Just goes to show you the power of money and throwing enough shit at the wall and hoping some of it sticks.
The lasers are our target. Torpedo launcher is offline.
Andrew 1, Corey 0, although I suspect that's going to change.
Destroy.
Maybe.
But you killed Thrawn. To me, that's a loss.
Killed a lot of Star Destroyers.
We're going to ignore... Well, okay. I always thought the Empire of the Hand was slightly OP, but...
It is, but you need to have money to buy their stuff. In 2.1 it is. It's less OP. And a lot of the OP-ness is on the... Let's not look at the...
on the ground.
Yeah. Let's not think about how I said that.
That was painful, though. You killed Thrawn in the first 5 minutes.
All right, I'll let you rehost again because you apparently can't see my games.
We feeling like a new map, or
Sure.
we just close these? Sorry to anyone who wants to join, but private game.
Anyone watching the videos who wants to join, it was already recorded, so unfortunately you will not be able to.
I need to play with more of my subs. Like, that was one of the things I loved when I was under 1,000, and then it's like I hit the, like, I want to say 2,500, and just the sheer number of requests, it's like, I don't have the time to play with all of you.
Yeah. I've been trying to have community games more often, especially now that this has come up, but when the patch came out and I was uploading the mod to the Steam Workshop, I think I got like 180 friend requests in a day, and there's just no way I have enough time to play with everyone who wanted to.
I know, it's like I'm sitting on, I think, 13 requests that I have to sadly reject because it's like I'm running out of Steam friends.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I'll keep what I have now, and I kind of don't want to discuss this in a video, but it's like I'm thinking about perks for later. Like one of those things where it's like you've been with the channel for X amount of time, so hey, you wanna have this or whatever.
Ready for commands. Asteroids ahead. Switch shield.
And the nice thing about Discord, it kind of shows my thoughts on that, where you have the lieutenants and all those other ranks. Ah, crap, I didn't realize this map was going to be so evenly friendly.
Yeah, I was really surprised that the co-op one had the one
The
side
two.
with one and then the two. That really
Waiting orders.
what I get for not playing the game enough.
Meanwhile, I got like 600 hours in it. Ah, you got a Corvette already, you cheeky bastard.
Guns at the ready.
And a turret. Oh crap, I'm gonna lose.
Head full.
Wait, you're the New Republic. Huh.
Copy.
Newest of republics.
I see what you did there.
Right, are these some of the ones that allow you to actually use it? It might have been a different version of the space dock that we put in the mod. I'm not sure. Nope.
I copy.
Can't get anything.
Order received.
A hard life.
Orbital command available.
First world problems, eh?
Tech upgrade in progress.
Your orders, sir?
Upgrade complete.
So basically, the
Upgrade
tech
in
upgrade just
progress.
gives me new ships. It doesn't upgrade the station.
No, the way it works on the modded maps is you have the actual shipyard, and then you'd have the Golan 1 and a Golan 3, and we had the ships buildable from the shipyard, and then tech and upgrades and heroes were from the Golans, but you can't really use modded maps right now. It's unstable for multiplayer, so we had to patch it this way, which is why right now the Steam Workshop is the only one that works with multiplayer. I'm going to be uploading the 2.1 and demo build to mod database later today, but it's kind of annoying because we had to cut a lot of the content that most factions normally had in skirmish to make them fit on the one station, and we had to swap out the station for the Golem 3.
Tech upgrade complete.
There was one mod that I played years before even YouTube where you can build like the XQ or XG, I forget which one, but you can build this one of those stations from one of the fighter sims, and place them wherever you wanted. Like that was awesome.
I think we were the first ones. You could use the deploy ability from Sundered Heart, because you can place whatever object you want with that. It just happened to be a debuff for Sundered Heart. So we did a post in like 2006 showing that this worked, where we made it so that I think Corellian Corvettes or something had an ability that let you just keep placing new space stations everywhere, just for tech demo purposes.
Choose your
That got messy.
Upgrade complete.
Decoding transmission.
Yeah, I have an economy.
Meanwhile, my economy is stagnating. I don't like this. I like
Constructing
having
unit.
my GDP go up.
That's gross. Get it,
yeah, I thought
everyone?
you were- What?
Squadron reporting.
No. Get it, everyone?
Choose your reinforcements.
I just want more units. Can I have more units?
Ready for action.
This is the part where there's a cricket in the background just
Requesting
chirping away at that
Squadron
joke.
reporting.
I'm sure everyone is just laughing
Choose your
Hysterically.
so
reinforcements.
much.
I copy, sir. Moving into
I'm just waiting for
Oh,
the
I
Star
thought-
Destroyers.
Squadron reporting.
Well, you kind of robbed me of my economy.
It's not your economy, it's my economy. You can see on the map it's blue. Means it's mine.
Squadron reporting.
Does it tell you whenever I
Reinforcements en route.
upgrade my stuff?
It might be, but I'm ignoring it if it is.
Oh, well, I don't think I ever heard you
Upgrade
upgrading your stuff
complete.
in
Ready.
the last
Squadron
one, so I'm
reporting.
gonna assume no.
Unit in production.
Well, I just had a tech upgrade complete, so if you didn't hear it, then it doesn't do it.
Choose
Well,
your
crap.
reinforcements.
Although I'm surprised you didn't notice in the last map either that there were. Well, this I'm screwed. Was the fact that I was able to build or not build, but I had a sensor array, so I saw all of your movements.
Yeah. I was thinking about capturing that, but I didn't want to hang around there and lose all my stuff. Like, I only had that area for so long. It was, I think, in the top left with the double mines.
It was,
Yeah,
which is another reason why I went for it in the first place.
yeah.
Because one of the things I keep reminding my subs, or my viewers
Upgrade in
mainly,
progress.
is whenever they're like, hey, just charge into here. And it's like, I don't know what's there. And sure enough, I'll charge in, going, okay, you told me to. Sure enough, there's like 5 Super Star Destroyers, and it's like, I told you so.
Yeah. I don't get why they do that. On that map, that corner is basically like insta-win. You get all the vision and you
Choose
get
your reinforcements.
all the money. So
What's on your mind? Easier than the Kessel Run.
that really just exacerbates all the issues.
Affirmative.
Yeah, it kind of underpins the value of strategic choke points
Vehicle in
or
production.
those other military jargon thingy.
Ready. Squadron.
I
move
target
out.
this with the, oh yeah, I can.
Right away.
That'll be useful.
Moving out.
That's something I want to remove
Got
for the next
something
version.
moved?
Oh,
You'll see,
the iron-
but
Oh,
yeah,
you're gonna shoot my station with the iron cannon, aren't you?
Half blaster wheels.
eventually.
Base station damaged.
Oh, I don't want to fight that yet. Everybody get back
Casual.
where you once belonged.
We can do that.
Wow,
Let's get out of
wow.
here.
So, modern day slavery, get back to where you belong.
No, I was making a song reference.
I don't listen to that much music.
Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Galactic Voyager is a go.
Weapons armed. Squadron advance. Setting course.
Yeah, these stations don't do squat on the sides.
We want to give them an ability to rotate, like on command,
Weapons ready.
not randomly. That would look weird.
Reinforcements en route.
But just to reorient so they're actually facing whatever direction is most useful at the time.
Roger. Heading out.
Oh, the golem?
Order acknowledged.
Yeah.
Confirm.
Oh.
Increase to full
Right
throttle.
away.
Although you have to take that with a pinch of salt because I do yell at my ships a lot whenever I see them like
Squadron reporting.
present like Star Destroyers. You would think that if they pointed towards the enemy, all their guns are gonna shoot, but instead their natural instinct is to give the broadsides when it's like,
Constructing unit.
hello.
Unit in production.
Ready for duty. Fall
Well,
out.
I wasted time trying to capture those two.
Increase to full throttle.
I'm not sure if it works on any of the base maps. There's just some modded maps where it does work. So I'm pretty sure it's just different objects.
Keep going. This way.
Yeah.
Closing on
And you're going for my economy. Well, GG.
Engaging Imperial forces.
Star
However,
Destroyer
I'm not
reporting
one.
Squad, I need help.
Ow, ow, torpedoes, ow.
Imperial spotted.
Choose your reinforcements.
in. Heading to destination.
Ah, you cheeky bastard.
Warm up.
Copy. Targeting.
Well, YOLO.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
Can anyone
Choose
else
your
see him?
reinforcements.
Actually, if I'm going down, I'm taking a few
Reinforcements cancelled.
capital ships of heroes with me.
Reinforcements en route.
I copy. Firing.
Someone cover me!
I'm barely getting 10 credits a second. Oh my...
Lasers are
What happened to my
Star
shield?
Destroyer standing
Asshole.
by.
Loud and clear.
You fired the ion cannon.
I
Star
did.
Destroyer reporting in.
I'm losing more money
Those
trying...
torpedo
Wow,
launchers
GG.
must be destroyed.
What's up? On it.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, take them off.
Our target priority
If I'm
is
going
ready.
down, I'm taking someone with me.
Unit in production.
Oh, you had K-Wings ready for...
I had just the
Y-Wing
one.
Squadron reporting.
I don't like that you
Still.
can hit the base with the weapons. That needs to go away.
The
Station
lasers
damaged.
are our target.
Picking up
Engaging
signal.
in.
Oh, I'll abuse it. Well, I can,
Our
but I
target
mean,
priority is the laser cannons.
Mark S. foils in attack.
I'm not stupid.
Oh god, neither am I. It's like people yell at me for using that tactic. It's like, hello? Take it out of the... See? Look at Pelion! Look what he's doing! I told him to shoot you! He's turning in circles!
Awaiting your orders. Star Destroyer.
Oh, look, I can get more mines.
Asteroids ahead.
Awaiting your command.
Double.
Don't you frickin' dare. Kill me if you will! Don't spit on my grave, too!
Answer. Attack commencing.
And
I'll leave you with one hard point.
The lasers are our target.
Choose
I don't think
your
that's possible.
reinforcements.
We're moving out, Commander.
I'd have to time it perfectly.
Standing by. Concentrate all fire to
Reporting
that
in.
target.
Kill Akbar!
Our space station is
No,
under
that
attack.
shield...
Roger that.
I have to admit, the shield
We are
generator...
victorious.
Ow. That hurt. The Mon Calamari ships, I have to admit, slightly OP in your mod. Because there's no shield.
We did
There's-
change that for. We changed the. We made that ability less power. I think we made the base regen less powerful. The ability slightly more powerful, but a higher cooldown. Much higher cooldown.
Hmm.
I'm not sure exactly how it works now. The difference. I guess I'll do one of each side. Actually, can you just for a sec switch to the New Republic? I want to see something. Sometimes it lets you pick the Pentastar alignment, sometimes it doesn't. It's very strange. It seems to be like weird faction combinations that it won't allow, and I'm not sure what does it.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I will do Remnant.
So, it's an Imperial Civil War.
Hey, name drop.
I didn't even intend that.
Oh, I still can't ready up with that. Weird. Oh, I think it's because it's on the wrong map. Try switching the map. To a two-player.
Oh, a two-player?
Doesn't seem to want to let me ready up. Let me do this now. Do this now. Oh. Let me do this now. Yeah, that is really weird.
Something to fix later, I'd say.
It's just in online skirmish.
Copy. This way. I
Oh,
copy.
crap.
Over there. At your command.
Unit in production. Vehicle in production.
Reporting. Course set.
Thing that sucks about the Empire of the Hand in skirmish is their
Receiving
fighters are
message,
incredibly
squadron
slow.
here.
Choose your reinforcements.
And crap.
Their fighters are really powerful and they have really good maneuverability, but they can't get anywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because this happens.
TIE squadron here. Go after the stragglers.
Mine!
Choose your reinforcements.
Decoding transmission. I got it.
Unit in production.
TIE squadron.
Building under
Jumped right to their
construction.
death.
Reinforcements en route.
Bugger off!
Uh,
These mines are my mines.
Instructions
These mines are
received.
my mines. So get your own. Even though I can't afford to build one.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en
Ready
route.
for action.
You played yourself.
No, I overextended.
Construction complete.
Upgrade in progress.
Well, time to go see if we can build anything at the merchant dock.
Ties reporting in.
Always worth a try.
Reinforcements
Tie
cancelled.
squadron here.
Reinforcements en route.
Orders, sir.
Building under construction.
Ready for command, sir. Station ready. Die squadron standing by.
I hate not knowing where you were,
Upgrade
where you're
complete.
at.
Nope, nothing
Ready for
here.
battle.
Choose your reinforcements. Construction complete.
Upgrade in
Roger
progress.
that. Engines activated. Location plotted. Warm up.
Bugger off!
Orbital command available.
These are mine!
I get it.
And just to
Awaiting
further reinforce the
orders.
point,
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Back around for another
oh, I see how it is.
fire. Open fire.
Only 2 per customer,
Attack
please.
that target.
So don't waste your missiles on the station.
Locking on.
And that pretty much bought me enough time to do this. Hello.
I only need a couple more salvos.
9! No.
More enemy
No,
fire.
no, no. Go away. Fudge.
Ion engines.
Going away.
Taking fire.
Upgrade complete.
Ha
Annual
ha ha
command.
ha. Hunt them down, kill them all.
Constructing unit.
Deploy
I hate
squadron.
anti-fighter ships in 2.1.
Fire at will.
Bunch of jerks.
Where'd he go?
Now, imagine this, but with 5 times the weapon
Receiving
emplacement.
message.
That was the Corellian Corvette when I was done with it.
Tech upgrade in
That's
progress.
not okay.
Copy.
Oh, it was so hilarious watching one
Cruiser reporting.
Our space station is
one
under
starter
attack.
like a starter story get taken down by just 2 of them.
Choose your reinforcements.
Oh, the air. Oh, wait, there. Yeah.
We're on our way.
Ah, crap. Concentrate all fire on that mining station.
Attack position. Pressing the attack.
And then we'll advance in the other direction.
Back to your base.
We are not retreating, we're just
I
advancing
copy. Right away.
to a different area. Thank you. Hashtag retreat.
Tech upgrade
LLC.
complete.
Decoding transmission.
Unit in production.
We're getting
Flank
peppered with
me.
shots from 8 trillion miles
Coming
away.
about.
Ready for action.
Like I said.
Constructing
Die
unit.
squadron here.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements available.
Station ready.
Gunboat
Destination
destination confirmed.
No,
Right away. Initiating attack.
you cannot.
We're in
9!
attack position.
Mine.
No, 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 no. You
Reporting.
bastard.
Die squadron here.
Target sighted.
I have.
Orbital command available.
Building
Yes,
under
sir.
construction.
Moving out.
For anyone upset by me not building these
Annual
upgrades,
command.
it's because he doesn't have them, and that would not be fair. So before I get
We're on our way. Attack.
anyone annoyed at me, I do know they're there.
Fire.
I am just choosing to be nice.
Full
Yep.
speed ahead.
Choose
This
your
is war, damn it.
reinforcements.
Yes, Commander.
You
Asteroids
F the enemy
ahead.
as hard as you can,
Evasive
and you don't let
maneuvers.
them reach around.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive
Interesting.
Maneuvers.
Reinforcements
I copy.
en route.
Well, my channel's all about
Construction
making
complete.
people
Targeting
laugh,
systems
so
active.
I have to make those
Moving into
jokes.
position.
It's kind of in my
Open fire
contract
for
here.
maximum effect. Falling out of Open
Well,
fire.
GG, you're blowing up my last mine.
Targeting systems active.
Ready.
Attack that
Almost like
position.
anti-fighter ships don't do that well against frigates.
Die squadron here.
I know,
Building
no
under
figure.
construction.
And now you're built. Hey, that's mine!
No, it's mine.
Receiving
That's
message.
mine. You... freaking thief.
Unit in production.
Ties reporting.
I see how it is.
Draw their fire.
Attacking
Blow that
target.
up.
Building under construction.
Orders, sir. Ready for command, sir. Heading out. Gunboat here, sir. I'm losing.
Construction complete.
Just when you kick a man down, you kick him again.
Die squadrons.
I have nothing.
War, etc., etc.
Getting a lock.
War
Decoding
sucks.
transmission.
All those things you said.
Ready for action.
You didn't even give me a reach around.
That's not part of my contract.
I kind of want to play Monopoly against you now.
Yes, command.
You don't play Monopoly, you just waste your time.
Yeah, screwing your friends.
Station ready.
Tech upgrade in
My key to
progress.
happiness in life is that I
Ready for battle.
avoid
Hey,
playing
no.
Monopoly whenever possible.
Roger that.
Even though I'm the king of Monopoly in my family. Undefeated.
Maneuvers. Intercepting.
Family reunions tend to get a little,
Orbital command available.
well, no one
Unit
really
in
cares
production.
anymore.
Enemies in range.
I only played Monopoly with family members once,
They're coming in quick.
and I have no intention of ever doing it again.
I'm on them. Target
I was like
locked.
8.
Stay in formation. Copy that.
That's the funny thing.
Targeting
I
enemy.
beat my... I was 9 at the time when I did this match, but I bid $1,000
We'll be there
for
shortly.
so I can get the Monopoly
Reinforcements.
on the Browns.
Sir,
Or,
attacking.
well, at the time they were
Heading
purple,
out.
but they were the cheapest properties you can buy, and they were valued at like $60. But I bid $1,000 for one. Got the Monopoly, I still won because they kept landing on them.
Weapons armed.
And it's like, hey, you just passed go. Collect your $200. By the way, you owe me $450. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's not much of a game, really. It's just a thing where you roll dice and then you
Yell at your...
ruin your relationships.
Unit in production.
Well, GG. The Star Destroyer was my last gamble.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Of
I
course,
can't
you-
actually copy or capture this mine because your Golan would be able to shoot it.
Target those lasers.
Receiving message.
And of course, you're using freaking missile frigates.
Roger. Roger that.
And again, if I built a I see what I could have done differently in this.
Fire!
Not spend all your early money on Lancer frigates?
Fire at
Yes! That and I could have built something else.
will. Hold fire on those ion cannons.
Form up.
Oh,
Awaiting
same thing,
orders.
but I know what I could have built.
Reinforcements
Target the
available.
ion cannon. Decoding transmission.
Yeah, I'm just barely getting a credit, 5 credits a
The
second, so...
lasers are our target.
It's a rough life.
Fire on their shield generator.
Yeah.
Direct all fire on the shield
Ow.
generator.
I
Star
copy.
Destroyer reporting
I'm
in.
rolling in money.
I'll bet! You stole that!
I didn't steal
Choose
anything.
your
I
reinforcements.
just
Move out.
requisitioned some
Ready for action.
mines that may or may not have been
Vehicle
yours at
in
one point.
production.
Form up.
I got
Yeah, you didn't see it,
attack
No.
run.
but I'm recording my webcam. I just gave you the
Course to
disc.
intercept.
Eh,
Destroy
I'll
here.
live.
Reporting.
I'll just
Open
roll around
fire.
crying in my piles and piles of money.
Target.
Copy. Our target
Yeah,
priority
tears of
is the
freaking
laser
joy.
cannon. Direct fire at their laser cannons. I copy. The lasers.
It's lonely at the top.
Target those lasers.
I'm still Emperor, thank you very much. This rebellion, though,
Our target
you have
priority
to,
is the laser cannons.
needs to be crushed.
Attack. Targeting.
Yes, sir. Destroy those lasers. Station
All right.
ready.
Vehicle in production.
I am officially making money faster than I can make ships.
I bet that's a nice problem to have!
Star
Choose
Destroyer.
I get
your
by.
reinforcements.
I'll bet.
Reporting.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yes, sir. Acquiring target.
Star Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Getting a lock. Intercept.
I think I'm just gonna say that, the second, half of my video was corrupted and, unusable.
Oh yeah, that's
The lasers are our target.
I'm sure everyone will buy that.
Choose your
Well,
reinforcements.
not if you upload yours in whole. Oh, come on! I'm already on my feet.
Ready for
Or
battle.
I'm on my
I'm
ass.
trying to put you out of your misery more quickly. See, this is what I mean about the mines. If you get the early mines, you win. If you don't, you lose. Unless you get the early mines and spend all the money on Lancer frigates, and you still lose. But
That actually reminds me.
Direct fire
If
at
you
their
look
laser
under
turret.
a station, there should be a credit modifier.
Direct fire
I
at their
believe you
laser
could
cannon.
just increase
Target
that,
their
like
laser.
add a couple zeros.
well,
Just to-
a couple zeros is a bit high, but we do
Hey,
want to
hey,
rebalance how much you get from the stations versus the mining stations and all that. They should be an advantage, but they shouldn't be like immediately you win.
Okay, well, it's not immediately win if both sides have equal amount of money coming in. It's just at that point strategy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The way it's currently set up, it's just you get the mining stations and then that's how you win and that's it. It's not really what you use or how you use it. It's just how quickly can you get to those stations. But I think that who won that? Was it me? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put down this rebellion.
Well, I think that'll do it for our first best of 3 here. So,
Indeed. Keyword being first.
yep.
I don't accept challenges to my rule. Thank
You
you
can
very
assume
much.
similar results anytime in the future. Well, actually not similar, because it'll be 2-0 instead of 1-2, but
I still won one. Let that be known. Even
Yep.
though I still remembered the tactics I needed.
all right, well, I think that's going to do it for today's video, so thanks for watching, everyone.
Yep. Thank you all so much for watching. As stated down below in the description, unless I forget, if I did, someone yell at me. I will add it, but down below in the description will be a link to Corey Loses, even though he should probably rename himself to Corey Wins.
That's how I win. I lull people into a false sense of security. And the same goes for mine. If you look in the description on my video, there'll be a link to Andrew's point of view here. And that's going to do it. So, see you next time.
Yeah, point of view of losing.
Yep, you can learn how to lose in first person.
Ouch. Oh, I see what you did.